I've been talking to you guys and realized I had the microphone and the video off. Hi everyone. Whew, it's hot. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Let's everybody stand up. Okay, start our joint warm-ups. Start with your right. So this time, why don't you flex your toes where your heels are pushing out and your toes are flexing towards you. And go ahead and rotate your ankles and your wrists. And when you're doing this, your fingers, be mindful, spread them out, right? Good. All right, let's switch to the other side. All right, go ahead and shift to the other side. And again, flexing your toes. Be mindful of your wrists and your fingers. Spread them wide open. Good, and switch to the other side. Good, go ahead and place that leg down. We want to go to our knees. Let's come up, squat, shift around here a little bit, right? Boom, boom, come back up, down, same thing. You can put the weight on your toes as you're shifting and then lean back to your heels. You can lean to one side, lean to the other side, boom, and then come up. Do that again. And a little bit quicker this time. Good. And now we're going to go ahead and rotate. In one direction. Good, and then go ahead and shift. Come back up to your hips. You can start slow. For most of us today, it's probably right now, it's probably the first time that we are connected, working our body. So you can start slow, bring your attention to your hips, and go ahead and shift to the other side. And then come back to center. If you can, let's do a figure eight, right? So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and bring my hips to my left, forward, and then I'm gonna turn and then come back, shift it back. So now I'm bringing my left hip out, and I'm gonna shift. Now it's my right hip, and then my left, and my right, my left, right, left, right, my left. And now we're going to do the opposite, right? We're going to go the reverse. Boom. Good. Let's come to our shoulders, rotate. one direction, and we're gonna shift now the direction. Good. Now I'm going to bring my fingers on top of my shoulders here, right? First thing I want to do is I'm going to bring my elbows together, and then I'm bring my elbows pointing towards the ceiling, and I'm going to circle around, right, in a big circle, and I'm going to meet them again, and then up, and then circle around, meet them again, up. Do that a few times. Now we come back to neutral. Now we're going to go to the opposite. So we're going to bring it around from the back, meet in the front. Back, meet in the front. Touch your elbows and then go back. Couple more times. 1 and 2. Good. Now shake it out. Wrists. Put the forearms together and go ahead and twist in one direction. And twist the other direction. Good. Shake it out. Let's go to our neck. Rotate. Right, and then we're going to switch direction. Come back to neutral, and we're going to do some more neck stretches, right? So we're going to, the first one, we're going to bring our chin to our chest. So you're going to bring your head back and then come back to touch your chin to your chest. That's one. We're going to do maybe 20 of those. 2, 3, 4. Relax your shoulder. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20. Now I'm going to think about bringing my ear, right, to my shoulders. So I want to keep my shoulder as much as possible just stable. I'm bringing my neck, like I'm turning my neck and bringing my ear, versus like bringing the shoulder to meet my ear. Shoulders are stable, and we're gonna do, why don't we just do 10 per side? So let's do our right first. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's go back to center, and now left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I'm going to rotate and bring my chin to my shoulder. Again, I keep my shoulder stable. I'm turning my head and my chin to, I don't know, I'd be impressed if you could touch your chin to your shoulder, but that's the aim. I'm going to do 10 per side. Let's start with our right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, or 10. All right, shake it out. Let's get ready. We're gonna do, you can do any type of sprawl you want, right? There's like sprawl where your hand come, you're gonna kick your leg back down and you can do central sprawl, or you can put your hand down, kick your leg back down, and you can do your left, or then that last one, your right. It's probably good to like rotate and try to all of them, right? So that is the move that you're gonna do, and in between you're gonna do 10 of that. And the first drill before that, so we're gonna do a time thing and then you do 10, right? Spirals. So the first one, always, let's start with jogging, because we want to kind of keep our body continue to like be lubricated and moving around. So let's start out first. Jog, right? You can even incorporate your neck into it right now. Super easy. Some of us have probably been sitting all day, staring at the screen, right? Good. All right, now pick it up faster with your feet, right? Good. Go a little bit faster. Right? Your arms can be up and down like this. Probably as you go faster, it's better. Right? Go a little bit faster. Now as fast as you can. Go, 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 go. Time. Go. 10 sprawls. You're done. Go ahead and jog in place. Good. Next one, right? While you're jogging in place, you're gonna go, is it hopscotch, I think? You're gonna jump, boom, legs out, right, wide, and then you're gonna jump to one leg, out. Switch to the other leg, out, right? Just switching back. Right? Really, the first one is the one where you jump out and then down. You're gonna switch side to side. All right, and then when that's done, another 10 sprawls. Okay, let's go. Go. Slow as you can. Squat. Get prepared, because towards the end, we're gonna do it as fast as we can. Go as fast as you can. Time, 10 sprawls. Jog in place. All right. Next one is, look, you're starting square. Whatever leg that you're stepping up, same arm goes up. Speed up. Right? Helps a lot in terms of like energy wise, to breathe out, regulate these movements with your breath, right? So that said, let's go. Okay, and we're gonna pick up the speed in a couple seconds. Okay, go as fast as you can. And sprawls. All right, go ahead and take a sip of water. Water break. All right. Do a little Ginastica and then we'll go into Jiu-jitsu. All right, so come back up. Do wide stance, right? Toes kind of pointing out at an angle. We're gonna squat, put our hands inside our thighs, squat down even lower. With your right hand push out, knees push in, right shoulder down. Pelvic down and tucked under. Keep squatting down low. And the arms are constantly working, the knees constantly working, the shoulders constantly working. From here, you can move around, but stay in that kind of counter pressure between your upper body and lower body. Good, and come back up. Let's do the other side. Making sure you're squatting down, tucking your tailbone. Good, and from here, let's bring our toes together, right? Go ahead and let's have our hands crossed, boom, like this. And we're gonna go up and cross above, and then we're gonna hinge at the hips and exhale and come down. And from here, let's go ahead and walk our hands out into a plank. You can separate your legs out a little bit, right? Into a plank here. Let me get the, sorry, stand. Okay, so I'm gonna do this angle, right? I'm gonna get into a plank here. And I'm gonna go, look, I'm gonna walk my legs out as my forearms go down and down. Oh, I don't have space. Let me do it over here, right? I'm gonna do an angle. So I'm gonna go here, I'm gonna plank and I'm gonna walk out and I'm gonna bend at the elbow and I'm gonna come all the way to an elbow as I walk out. Yep, come to your forearm. Keep bending your elbow as you walk out. Now we're gonna walk up and we're gonna lift, boom, 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 up. And as you are walking, every time you walk, right, same leg, same elbow is gonna go bend. My right elbow bend, my right leg goes back, left. Each time I go down, boom, boom. Abs, engaged, pulled in and tight. All right, and then when I come up, same. Every time I come up, boom, boom, boom. Right, do it again. Let's go back, back, back. Come up, boom, 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 up. More, couple more, back, 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 back. And come up, 1, 2, 3, 4, up. One more, boom, boom, boom. Come up, boom, boom, boom. Good. Go ahead. While I go down here, let's do a downward dog stretch. You're gonna spread. Let's start with our hands. Spread your fingers out wide, and you're gonna press onto the ground with your palms, pushing the ground away from you. Right. You want to move now to our shoulders and our head. You want to separate your ears from your shoulders. Relax your head, and you're gonna look. Right. Tilt and look at your belly button. Your elbow's gonna open out, hips is gonna go back and up, and as much as possible, you're gonna press your heels down onto the ground. Stay here. Let's go ahead and walk with our feet. So bending one knee, bending the other knee, back and forth. Go ahead and come forward into a plank again, and we're gonna lower ourselves down with our elbows in, lower ourselves down, bring our hips to the ground, flatten our toes, and you're gonna extend your arms and look back, leaving your hips onto the ground here. You can go ahead and look to the right, to the left, back to the right, to the left again. And let's sit back, extend our arms here. Okay, so come all the way up. And look, I'm just gonna kind of bring my hands close to my knee, and I'm gonna shift my legs. I'm gonna sit down and bring my legs up in the front. Good. Sorry, I need to see the time because I can do this like for 5 hours straight, like literally. So I need to regulate myself. Sorry, guys. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, so from here, I have our knees post right up here. So the first one, it's kind of a little wider. I like it a little wider than my hips, and I'm just gonna go ahead and dip right my knees down onto the ground. My hands could be in the up here. Boom. I really want to pull my belly in while I'm doing this, and I'm gonna shift side to side. Boom. Couple more times. Right. From here, let's go ahead and start in neutral again. I'm going to go ahead and shift and post the other hand close to my hips here. So I'm going to go collapse my knees, post that hand. I'm going to lift and reach diagonally, right? Lift my hips I'm gonna reach diagonally. I'm gonna bring my hips down and let the extend comes down, boom. And what I like to do is sometimes the hand here, I want it next to my hips because it's better leverage. But in this move, the second move, it's kind of jamming me up. So I move it up a little bit and palms up. And I'm gonna reach. I'm gonna go ahead and try to bring my chest down onto the ground. Good, I'm gonna come back up. And I'm gonna go ahead and shift to the other side, right? And then the hand close to my hips. I'm gonna go ahead and lift my hips and reach. My eyes are following that thumb, the reaching thumb, and then it's gonna go past the thumb. So I'm gonna keep looking back. Open the hips up, pressing your pelvic outward. You're gonna come back now, bring the hips back down. Again, you can move, right? This hand out a little bit. I'm gonna turn my palm up and I'm gonna come down and do a twist here. Come back up. Now we're gonna go switch to the other side one more time, boom, a little faster. So I'm gonna go up, come back down, and then reach. Go to the other side, up, back down, reach. Okay, come back up. Now we come back to this position, right? So I'm gonna collapse and post whatever direction my knees are going, that same hand is gonna collapse. I'm gonna get 1, 2, 3, and on the third, right? On the third, I'm collapsing. Not all the way, right? I'm just collapsing 1. So it's 1, 2, 3. Now I'm gonna shift to the other side, boom. I'm gonna go and turn my hips. See how like I'm on this hip? I'm gonna turn and bring this leg over. So I'm gonna lift, bring this over, right? And then I'm gonna go back. And then I'm gonna go opposite, 1, 2, 3, turn, right? And then I go back. Yep. So let's do together, this is like a beginning of the move that we're gonna build on. So let's just do 6, 3 total. So let's start here and we're gonna go to the right first. So 1, 2, and 3. And now I'm gonna push off the mat, lift, and bring my right leg, and I come into a tabletop here, and then I go back. And now I'm gonna go to my left. 1, 2, 3. Lift my hips up, bring my left leg through, and both my hands and my legs are on the ground, and then I'm gonna come back. So that's 2. Now let's go right, left, right. Come to the table, go back. Left, right, left. Boom. Right, left, right. Boom. Left, right, left. Boom. Okay, so now we go. So from there, we're gonna go, always start with maybe with the right. 1, 2, 3. It's the same thing. I'm gonna go lift, but now I'm gonna go lift, boom, and now I'm gonna go collapse the second leg. So this is the first leg, right? I'm gonna go first leg, second hand, right, and second leg. Kick through, right here. Yep, and then I'm gonna come back, and I go back. Does that make sense? Okay, let's do that together. Let's do a right. So right, left, right. I'm gonna kick my right, put my left leg and hand down and through. I'm gonna come back, sit. Now I'm gonna go left, right, left, switch my hips, look, boom, boom. So right, left, right, switch, boom, left, right, left, boom, 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 boom. Okay, and then one last time each side. 1, 2, 3. To the left. 1, 2, 3. Boom, boom. Come back to center, and then from here, I'm gonna do this. Let me see. So right, left, right. I'm gonna switch. Now I'm gonna kick through, and then, right, instead of having the leg coil up, I'm gonna kick through and then go to the other side. So I'm gonna go to the other side, do a push up, and then I'm gonna go back. Boom, right? Coil, boom, boom. Does that make sense? Yeah? Okay, let's start with our left. So, with our right. So right, left, right. We're gonna switch, kick through, and then our right leg is gonna go boom to the other side, right hand, right leg, do a push up, and then we go back. Right leg, right hand, left leg, come through, and we're here. Good. Now left, left, right, left, boom, kick through, the other side, push up, boom, boom, boom. Want to see it again? We'll go to the other side because we're going to do more of this. Okay, so right, left, right. I'm going to switch my hips, bring my right leg over. I'm in a tabletop, so I'm going to kick through with my left leg. Boom, extend my left leg here. And now my right arm going to come around and my leg is going to come around. So, and then I come into a plank and I'm going to do a push up, right? And then I'm going to go back and then lift, boom, boom. So my left would be left, right, left. I'm going to switch my hips, boom, boom, kick through with my left. Bring my, my right and come through with my left. Push up, boom, boom, boom. So a couple more times. So right, left, right, on your own. Push up. Good. Left, right, left. Good. All right. Let's just rotate. Let's just work on our hips a little bit. So let's go. You're here. Your arms are out. Abs tight, and with control, you're gonna roll onto your back as slow as possible. So take a deep breath, belly tucked, and roll as slow as possible as you exhale. Good. And then from here, let's go and do our windmill with our ankles one direction, switch direction, right? And now in that same kind of movement, you're gonna move to your hips. So you're gonna go, yeah, with your hips, keeping your hips on the ground while you're moving side to side. And then from here, with your peace fingers, right, boom, between your toes, you're gonna fall to your left, extend your right. Bring it back to center. You're gonna fall to your right, extend your left, and then back and forth. Go ahead and bring both of your feet up. Try to, so both of your feet up. So you're gonna come up and you're gonna fold, right? Fold your left leg and your right leg will swing to the back, boom. So it looks like this, boom, you're fold your left, swing, and then come, right? And then from here, I'm gonna go ahead and put my shoulder, right? I'm gonna go ahead and tuck your arms under, boom, and I'm gonna go ahead and swing the leg over. Or I think some people, it's a little bit easier if you have your hand up here and you just go boom on your shoulder, right? Shoulder, and then the back leg swings, and then you're gonna switch your hips to the other side. Look, boom. So do that 5 per side, boom, shoulder, right, lean, holding the back leg up to the side, switch your hips, swing it around, switch your hips, and then roll on your elbow to your hands. So again, boom, roll onto your elbows, your hand. So do that 5 per side. All right, when you're done, hands in front, unwind, sit back. All right, let's do a quick water break and we'll start with the jiu-jitsu. So grab your dummy, your teddy bear, your pillow. Right, we're gonna do some chokes and hand fighting. So I'm gonna talk a little bit about starting with the rear naked choke. So I made, you guys, today I made, you know how I'm watching my 3-year-old and 5-year-old? I had one being the director and director, and the other one like my partner, and it turned out really well. So I have a film to show you. In a minute I'll show it. So when you get like to the back, right? I'm gonna start out really just kind of a generic position where you, first of all, I wanna start out with like, usually it's more often than not, you're not gonna be like doing like when you're rolling a choke where it's perfect like this. Usually it's, you know, on one side or the other side, right? But for the sake of instruction, I'm gonna start out in this position. So things to think about when you get a person's back is you want to have a seat, like a control of their right, at least the control of their upper body, right? But ideally you want control of their upper body and their lower body. So ways to control their upper body is, one, you want your chest against the back, right? Your head is not far, so you're not here away from them. You want chest to chest really close. The other is you want to prevent your partner in here. You don't want to be relaxed where your partner, you want to prevent your partner from kind of rotating on one direction or on to the other direction, or easily like escaping from one side to the next, right? And one way to prevent that is you staying really close. And the other is you want to think about this, you know, seatbelt grip, where I have one arm over their shoulder and then one arm under, right? So there's different configuration that you could do. One that I really like a lot is the this grip right here, right? Even the grip, like, you don't want to have your fingers all lazy and you're gripping like this or anywhere on your hand, right? You don't want to be lazy like this. What I like is, one is because your partner could grab your fingers and manipulate, and it's really painful. So you want, this is your killing hand, the hand that's going over the shoulder, right? You want to protect that hand. So what I like is I like to kind of create a fist, right? But not just my hand anywhere. I want my hand on the chest, and the position of my hand, I want it kind of boom, this way, right? I don't want it here, because look, if they have their chin down, it's either my, if they have their chin down and you have your grip like this, it's easier to like pry it open by doing this, right? Versus like this, you want, so I like that. Plus it's like less grip for them to grip, right? So I like to kind of like the stabbing, right? When I teach like a basic jiu-jitsu, I say it's like stabbing hand here, and then I reinforce with the second hand. And again, I don't just grab anywhere, right? I want to grab like the meat here and my wrist, kind of like right there. So I grab, and I want to think about now really like you're not being lazy with your arms. You mean you're holding them, but you want to think about like holding them and thinking about like preventing your partner from rotating, right? So to do that, look, I'm going to get this grip, boom, here, and I'm going to use this elbow in front of their shoulder to prevent them from rotating this way. So if they rotate this way, then my elbow, boom, pull them back this way, right? And if they are rotating that way, then it's my boom, so I'm like tight, and if they're going that way, this elbow, boom, pull. If they're going this way, I'm pulling that way, right? So you could do this grip, or another one that's really good is here, and you're grabbing, right, the arm here. That's another one, right? But today, let's just do this one right here. So I want you to think about that, right? So this is your upper body, your hand grip, where your elbow, right, and your head position, and your so all the way up to your hip. Now your legs going to be controlling their hips and their legs, right? So you want to not be lazy, just kind of lazy with your legs. You want your legs like active, so you want to kind of use your thighs to singe, right, their hip. And look, my foot is not just kind of dangling, definitely not like crossing. I'm going to stomp my foot down and singe. So the grip is this and this, and my head here, right? Wherever they go, I'm going to go with the boom, boom, wherever they go. I'm like a backpack, right? So I know that, you know, some of you are more advanced. So I want you to kind of think about that. Think about being purposeful of your grip. Think about like if your partner is moving, to use like one shoulder to control and then the other. So just kind of roll around just for a little bit, just to like, you know, to get used to that. And then we're going to keep going. So do it real quick. You can do it with your, so I want you to kind of like scan, right? Be mindful scanning from like maybe your upper body, what your upper body is doing, all the way to your legs, from like your head, your neck, your arms, your torso, your legs, what it's doing, right? Good. Jackie, like your hand grip here, right? I want you to grip like half here and then half here. So right here when you're grabbing. Yeah, so not like this. I want all fingers. Boom. Yes. So you're stabbing, stabbing, and then boom. So you're stabbing and then half, right? Halving, boom. Here. Good. Very good. Yeah. Boom, boom, move around. Good. All right. We kind of got that, right? Okay, now I'm going to show you guys the spiffy video here. So this is kind of a little bit of what I was talking about. So here, stabbing, right? I'm kind of gripping here, staying up, and boom. So let's see. Boom. Okay, you notice that I'm right here, I'm falling over now. Now that we have that, I want you to think about, okay, you're here, you got one over the shoulder, right? I'm gonna stop sharing, and you can, I don't know what you guys see when I have the share video on. So so I have boom, one over shoulder, one at the bottom. I'm here, right? And I got cinching here, boom, I got my arm, my shoulder, right? I have good control. I'm moving around, right? And I'm staying on. Now it's time for attack. And look, I have one over the shoulder and one under the armpit, right? In jiu-jitsu, there's two sides. You could go basically two main sides, right? You can go one side or the other side, or sometimes you go back, but I try not, I avoid going back. It's either one side or the other side, right? So the side that you're falling, where your arm is on top, it's considered the strong side, right? Because this is the side where your killing hand is on the bottom and you can choke with your killing hand, right? It's like most like strongest, effective in terms of like a strangle, a choke, boom. And then there's the weak side, which is like where your hand is under the armpit and you go boom here, right? It's just you know, I don't know. I know that Karen and Jennifer have taken the class where we do an escape from the back, and the best way to escape is from the weak side, this side under my armpit, right? So you know that, so you avoid as much as possible to go on to that side. But there's tons of attacks from that side, which we will cover later. But today we're gonna go fall to the strong side. So the side with the shoulder, we're gonna fall, boom, down this side, right? And from here, we're gonna learn how to do hand fighting, right? Let me see. So I'm gonna share the screen again. So notice that I fell down to the strong side. So that's the over the shoulder. This is under the armpit. So I fall to the strong side here. And then from here, most often than not, this is so cute, look at that. More often than not, if you are going up against somebody who knows a little bit what they're doing, they're gonna use both arms to like focus on your killing arm, right? That's really like typical, right? So this is what she's doing. She's using both her hand to kind of protect herself by pulling that arm. So we're gonna learn a grip break. So from here, look, I fall to that side. And then from here, my underarm, under the armpit is gonna come out, right? I'm gonna pull it out, I'm gonna unlock my grip, I'm gonna come out, and then I am, look, it's really specific. So in terms of like jujitsu, when we talk about leverage, it's that, right? So I'm here and I'm gonna grab. It's a lot harder if I'm grabbing somebody here, right? Or here. They can resist, but if I grab this is where you want to grab. You want to grab, right? This is what I'm doing. I'm going behind, I'm grabbing the hand, and I'm gonna twist. And I don't know, you could do this onto yourself, like grab here and twist. It's a wrist lock. It's really hard to grab onto something, so you want to try this on yourself. So your hand's going to come out, not where your thumb is, but your pinky, and your whole, all 5 fingers going to grab, and you're going to turn, and you're going to feel like it's a, yeah, it's really hard to like hold on to that. So that's the kind of grip. You're going to come around and grab, boom, the first hand, right? So I'm going to grab, look, I'm going to pry it open. And, right, I also want to backtrack a little bit, like, okay, so I fell onto my strong side. You always want to rip the arm that is on top, right? This is the bottom arm. This is the top arm. First thing, you want to rip this arm out, because you can utilize the rest of your body to kind of like control your partner. Look, I'm going to take that hand and I'm going to put it, boom, and trap it with my legs. So there's 2 ways to do that. This video show only one way. There's 2 ways. I could, I'm gonna stop this for a second. So I could trap so I'm gonna fall, boom, boom, I'm gonna fall this way. So I could trap this leg, this arm with either, boom, my leg, right? One, I could trap it by putting my heel on the stomach like that and cinch my knee. That's one way. Or even tighter is I'm gonna go feed it, and then look, this foot is gonna come over, and I'm gonna hook at the, kind of like at the hips here, right? This is really tight. It's a lot tighter. So in the video, I have hooking behind my partner's hip. So here, look, I feed the arm, my leg comes and grab it, and I'm hooking my foot. Since she's so small, it's kind of hard to do it, but you want to hook that foot right here at your partner's hip. And plus, she's new at jiu-jitsu, and her response to me is like, she doesn't know how to respond, but so I break the top arm. I'm controlling this arm right here, right? And now I'm going to go to the second hand now. Her second hand is still attacking my, it's still pulling on my arm, right? And again, look at my hand. I'm not pushing, right? You could try that, but it's a lot harder, especially if they're bigger, right? I'll show it. Boom. See, I'm going to go at the, like that, and I'm going to push. And now, look, I have the free hand to come across to the neck now. Boom, right? So I'm going to go back. So again, I'm going to get the first, so both, you're going to grab and push, right? So I don't know, you're going to practice with your partner. So you want to go boom, and obviously it's kind of hard to like, have your dummy. I don't know how to practice, but you want to practice boom, pull, right? Just mimic that. So the first hand, second hand. So I don't know with my dummy, let me see. So boom, boom, right? Shoulder, shoulder. So if they're both on here, so the first thing I want to do is I want to break this, right? Boom, I'm going to come down. I'm going to fall first onto the side, and I'm going to come down, boom, and feed the leg over, boom, boom. And then I have the second hand here, right? And again, I'm going to come here, boom, and now once I break that, the killing hand will go and reach far, right? It's easier for me to show it here. Once I break the second hand, boom, I break the second hand. Like the choke hand, I'm going to bring it over all the way to the shoulder here, right? Yeah. So with that, the breaking of the grip, what's really, really important to learn from that is really you want to grab here and then push, right? Good. And then tuck your foot. Good. Good, 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 good. Good. Okay, so we have that, right? And now I'm going to show the rest of the screen, and then we have to end the class. So from here, so look, okay, so basically, so I break that, the second one, and I go for the choke, right? So now we're going to do the choke. So we land here, we got the second hand, we control this. Oh, so we land on the bottom here on the side, right? We got the second hand. Oh my God, help me. Boom. You got the second hand here. And I got the hand hooking on the shoulder. I'm trapping this hand here. Now I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show it right up here so it'd be easier to instruct. So I have this hand grabbing the shoulder. I got the hooks in. I got this hand, right, controlling this hand here. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna slide without the neck, right? I have here, I'm gonna slide out, like I don't wanna reach my arm out. So I saw some of you guys reaching your arm out and go like that. No, I want you to slide, right? Wrist to wrist, boom, slide. So I'm having here, I'm gonna slide, boom. So again, I have here, I'm gonna slide. And now, look, this is my partner's shoulder. When I slide, I'm in the back. So I'm gonna slide, and it's just a lot easier with like a live person, but boom, and I'm gonna bring that elbow, boom, to the front. I'm gonna control that shoulder, and I'm gonna go reach. So I'm here, slide, I'm gonna bring it to the front, and this hand slide all the way to the other right shoulder. So here to the other shoulder. But at the same time, when I have here and I slide, this hand grab my tricep, right? So tricep and reach over like that. So you're gonna be crisscrossing like this, really tight, right? And from here, you wanna bring your elbows together, right? If they don't tap, then you bring your elbow together and you're gonna pull towards the killing hand. So right here, I'm gonna slide. This hand's gonna grab the tricep. This one's gonna go all the way to the other side. So you're gonna bring, right? And your shoulder, your chin is gonna hide the hand, right? You're gonna hide the hand. And I'm gonna bring my elbow together. If they don't tap, then this is the hand that's on top, the killing hand. I'm gonna go twist towards that. I'm gonna go boom, twist towards that. So what it does is like I'm engaging my upper body, my whole back in the choke, boom. And even if they have both hands like this, when you have that and you have the tight like this and you go like that, whoo, it's really gnarly. More often than not, they will tap to that. So give that a try. So basically you're here, wrist to wrist. This is gonna grab the bicep that goes all the way to the other side, elbows in, and then twist. Yes. So wrist to wrist, yep. So you really want like this, Karen, like you're here, you're grabbing, and then wrist, right, and slide. So you want to go grabbing, slide all the way to the back. Yeah, yes. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's tight. Woo. All right, does anybody have any questions?
I had a question at with the grip removals. I got confused because I wasn't sure which one, like you're doing, you don't want to let go this arm. So what, like this, the first one, I guess I was confused which side, like I was trying to do that.
Okay, let's go back to the video then.
Just for a second, thank you.
Yeah. So, right, both grip. Look, I'm gonna come really slowly, grab the first one, break, trap it with my leg. The second one, I'm gonna go boom. And look,
Okay.
both of our arm, let me pause it. Both of our arms are being trapped. One with my leg, the other one with this. And now I just slip, boom, into a choke, right? See, my editing was not that great. Okay, so yeah, so you slide, yeah. So both of their arms are, are trapped. So it's easy to just slide. And then the next thing would be like, what do you do if they tuck their chin, right? Which I have in this video, and we'll work on it next week. Any other questions? I hope that was helpful.
This video helps a lot. Good.
Oh my God, that was filmed by a 3-year-old.
Amazing. Go, Emily.
I'm like, oh my God, I have my own crew. Her mom was like, what? I'm like, yeah, I'm putting on the work. So thank you so much. I hope that was helpful. And we're just going to continue to study, this. And I'll see some of you on Thursday.
See you Thursday. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Molly.
Thanks, Molly.